Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool stuff to go over. New events have been announced for various different Pokemon games. We have some pretty cool leaks to go over about the TCG, and then as well as that we have a big rumor for Pokemon Legends EA to round off the video. There's a lot of things to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try to hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at a couple of new events that are coming out for Pokemon. In general, just different games and stuff. First off, we have Pokémon Sleep. We've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, Sneasel and Weavile are to be added to Pokemon Sleep from December the 3rd, 2024 at 3 PM local time. Obviously getting some ice types out there for the Christmas period. So yeah, some cool Pokemon coming to Pokemon Sleep if you are a fan of that game. So that's the first one to go over. Next up, we have new Pokemon Go events to take a look at. We have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Go Gigantamax Lapras Max Battle Day event has been announced. It runs December the 8th, 2024 at 2 PM to 5 PM local time. And it also introduces max mushrooms that make moves do more damage. Unfortunately though, they have kind of paywalled them, so you have to buy the max mushrooms with coins and stuff. You don't just get them for free, which is a little bit unfortunate. But either way, this is the event. So it says, brace yourselves, Gigantamax Lapras is coming. Again, I've not been doing any of this Gigantamax stuff because I can't play locally with loads and loads of people. It kind of sucks. It's kind of put me off the game a little bit because all these events are just to do with this, and I just can't do it. But it is what it is. So Gigantamax Lapras Max Battle Day, obviously from the 8th to the 8th. 2 PM till 5 PM. So Gigantamax debut, obviously Gigantamax Lapras can be shiny. And then introducing Max Mushrooms. So the Max Mushroom is a new item that temporarily amplifies the fast attacks, charged attacks, and max move attacks of your Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon in max battles. While active in a max battle, your attacks will do double damage until the item timer runs out. Using multiple max mushrooms consecutively will lengthen the duration of the effect, but it will not increase the damage multiplier. Remember to check your item bag while in a max battle lobby and use any max mushrooms you've acquired. You can also see whether other trainers in the lobby have max mushrooms active. So these are the event bonuses. So max particle collection limit increased to 1600. All power spots will host Gigantamax battles. Power spots will refresh more frequently, and then 8 times max particles from power spots. And then the following bonus will be active on the 8th of December from 12 AM to 5 PM. So 2 times max particles from exploring, and then 1/4 adventuring distance to receive max particles. You can also buy an event ticket for $5, which gives you a max mushroom and 25,000 XP. You'll also receive 2 times XP from max battles, and then max particle collection limit increased to 5,600. So obviously a little bit of pay to win there. Again, I don't know really why they're paywalled. I mean, I understand why they're paywalled because it's Niantic, but at the end of the day, I don't think you can get them for free. It doesn't look like you can. It looks like it's going to be a store purchase, really. So, kind of does suck, but is what it is. Moving on, though, we do have some new leak updates about a TCG set that I know a lot of people are going to be excited for, myself included. And it's about the trainer kind of cards that were revealed during Pokemon Worlds back in August. But now we have a little bit more information about it, and it could be another 151 set. But this time, instead of Kanto, it's going to be Unova. So we have PokeGuardian here tweeting out saying, rumor, Black Bolt and White Flare dual set coming in June 2025. So this is June in Japan. So obviously it will come a bit later than that in the West. So we might not get it until like August, September time. Which obviously is fine, but yeah, this set, if it's anything like 151, is going to be ridiculously difficult to get, just like 151 cards are now. Like, they're really expensive to buy and stuff. But either way, Black Bolt and White Flare. So we've received some first details on what it seems the 4th set of 2025 for Japan slated for release in June 2025, named Expansion Pack Black Bolt / White Flare. This dual set releases after Expansion Pack Glory of Team Rocket. So the set is called Scarlet and Violet Expansion Pack White Flare, Scarlet and Violet Expansion Pack Black Bolt. The set size is unknown for now. One booster box includes 20 packs though, and again, this is the Japanese version. We didn't get 151 booster boxes, but obviously Japan did, and this is similar to that. And then booster box price currently unknown. And then this is just the speculation part. So also speculation is going around that this set would include all 156 Unovan Pokemon released in the Black and White video games, Also, a mirror foil card would be included in each pack and 4 art rare cards in one box. This is all yet to be confirmed soon. The set is already being compared to Scarlet and Violet 151 due to its similarities. Also, deck sleeves and deck box of Zekrom and Reshiram would be available. Lastly, a Black Bolt and White Flare card file set that includes a promo card of Victini with 3 booster packs, each of Black Bolt and White Flare, which would cost 640 yen. So it looks like, from the speculation, that this set is going to be a 151 set, which is... I mean, I'm excited for that because I want them to do that for every single region. Like, I thought they'd do Johto next, personally, just because. But Unova is getting a lot of stuff happening next year. Obviously, we're getting the Pokemon Go stuff, we're getting the TCG set, and I'm sure other things will pop up as well. But obviously, we're not expecting any, like, Pokemon Black and White remakes next year because Riddler-Ku has come out and said that Legends ZA is the kind of focus of 2025. We also had that other leak that came out that said that Black and White would be after Generation 10. So... I guess it is, I think it is actually the 15th anniversary of Black and White next year, which is probably why they're doing all this. Then it was the 25th anniversary of Johto this year, and we got nothing apart from a little bit of merchandise on the Pokemon website. Like, a lot of people thought we was going to get a 151 set for Johto this year because it is the 25th anniversary, so I don't know why they didn't do it, but they're probably doing all this Black and White stuff because, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the 15th anniversary next year of Pokemon Black and White. But either way, a little bit more information about this as well from Maku and J Roses, saying details for the upcoming Japanese TCG set, Black Bolt and White Flare have been revealed, so both on June 6th, 2025. 20 packs per booster box as opposed to the usual 30. This is the same as 151. This could mean that these sets are follow-ups to 151 being made out of every Unovan Pokemon, and obviously stay tuned for more info. So, like I say, I hope it is a Unova 151 because it was such a good set to collect, but at the end of the day, it's going to be expensive as hell. But either way, that's the TCG leaks and also the events for Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Go. Finishing things off for today's video, we do have a new rumor to go over for Pokemon Legends ZA. This was posted on Wednesday, the 27th of November. It's just titled ZA, posted by Anonymous. The picture is just Trevenant, and it just says information on ZA. Again, take it with a grain of salt. It is quite a peculiar rumor, though. When I was reading through it, I was like, this actually has a little bit of weight to it, I guess. Obviously, it probably isn't true because it is posted on 4chan. But, like I say, let's read on, see what it has to... See what information it has to give us. So, information on Legends ZA. So the promotion begins in January for Legends ZA. So that's kind of, I guess, corroborating with what Riddler-Ku's saying, that we're going to get a trailer in January. We're not going to get anything this year. It's going to be 11 months from the announcement of ZA until we get like some sort of trailer or something like that. But yeah, the promotion apparently is going to begin next month, which again is probably gonna happen. I mean, I still think it's weird getting nothing for 11 months and then getting a trailer in January, then a trailer in February. Especially if the Switch 2 is also going to get announced in January and then going to come out in March. Like, that's kind of just a massive 3 busy months for Nintendo and Pokemon in general. But either way, the promotion does begin in January for Legends ZA. It says a small trailer in January that plays... To be fair, I didn't even think about that during the Switch 2 reveal. Yeah, I mean... I'm surprised I've not even thought about that yet, but that does actually link up well. Like, the leak is saying that we are going to get the Switch 2 announcement in January, and then it's going to come out in March. And then as well as that, Riddler-Ku is saying we're going to get a trailer for Legends ZA in January. So potentially that could happen, even though the Legends ZA isn't a Switch 2 game. It would be cool if we did see, like, the first kind of, I guess, trailer for it during the Switch 2 presentation, because you'd think if it is going to get announced in January and then it's going to come out in March, we're probably going to get a couple of games announced with it, and then we maybe get another Direct in February for it. But yeah, Legends ZA trailer, I didn't even think about that, but that they do line up now with all of like these credible sources saying that we're going to get them both in January. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. It says it shows the starters, which are Kalos, obviously Froakie, Fennekin, and Chespin, and small glimpses of gameplay. So I guess it'd be a relatively short trailer. I mean, I still think obviously the big trailer is going to be in February because of Pokemon Day. Again, I don't know why they don't just drop a trailer for Legends ZA right now, and then we get a couple of months until another trailer. But maybe it is because of the Switch 2. Maybe that's why it's all been delayed and stuff, and maybe now they're going to just drop it all at the same time. It says only around 15 seconds long. It's during the Switch 2 roster of games reveal in the backwards compatibility section. Okay, so I'm assuming that it'd just be showing games played for the games for the Switch, but played on the Switch 2. To kind of show the off the backwards compatibility, and it's gonna be like a 15 little second trailer It's going to show, what, gameplay, glimpses of gameplay, and then it shows the starters. So I assume the starters would just be like, I don't know, the selection screen, and then it shows like maybe a bit of gameplay of the character selecting them or something like that, and then maybe like the character running around. But I wouldn't mind that. I honestly wouldn't mind that, because we finally get to see what the game looks like. We get the starters, and that's all in a 15-second trailer, and then we know we're going to get a big one in February. So I generally wouldn't mind that, and we also get the Switch 2 announcement as well. That, for me, would be fine. That's all a lot of people really want right now, is just what the starters look like, what the game looks like, and an idea of when it's going to be set. But 15 seconds, and it gives us that information, I think is perfect. And then we know we're going to get the big trailer the next month. So I really, really hope this is true. But it says, the main trailer during February Pokemon Presents obviously makes sense. It says 3 new Mega Evolutions revealed, which I think, yeah, I think the Presents trailer does have to reveal something like that, because I'm assuming the game isn't going to come out late 2025, unless obviously it's been delayed again. And so they'll have to promote a lot more of the game to kind of get people to want to buy it and stuff, because obviously they've done such a good job this year of promoting the game. They really need to, yeah, sort that out. It says one of them will be Rapidash. So a Mega Rapidash, which I don't mind. I like the idea of like a Pegasus Rapidash, like Fire Fairy. It gets wings, stuff like that would be really cool. I'd love to see that. Doesn't say what the other 2 are though. It just says 3, and then one of them's Rapidash. It says introduces the Professor, returning characters, and then a look at the protagonists. So does that mean that we don't see the protagonist in the in this initial kind of January trailer then, if it's saying we get a look at the protagonist, or maybe we see them from behind or something like that? And then returning characters, I'm assuming, would be Serena and stuff, and I'm assuming it's going to be set in the future if there's returning characters, unless there's like, I don't know, they're talking about ancestors and stuff like we got in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And it also introduces the Professor. They don't say Professor Sycamore here, so maybe the new Professor, something like that. Multiple instances of gameplay, such as catching Pokemon, battling, and running around Lumiose. So again, you'd kind of expect to see that in the next sort of trailer, or the first big trailer we get of this game. Actual showing gameplay and stuff. So yeah, I mean, so far so good. It sounds like a great February trailer. New Mega Evolutions, new gameplay, characters returning, all that jazz. I really, really hope this is true. It says footage showing the character accepting quests and then completing it and getting a reward. So I assume that'd be like, you're going up to this old woman and she's like, oh, I lost my Krabby. So you're like, oh, don't worry, I'll find her. And then you go out, and then it shows like gameplay of you finding the Krabby, and then it shows you gameplay of being back with the old woman, and then she's like giving you a reward. But again, apparently there's a lot of side quests in this game, from what the not what Riddler Q said, but what the Terra League said. So yeah, we'll be expecting quite a few kind of like miscellaneous quests and stuff. It says it's set in the future, not the past. So yeah, again, that makes sense from what they've just said in terms of returning characters and stuff like that. They don't name any returning characters, they just say returning characters. So that couldn't even be, that might even be from any region, you know. It doesn't mean that they have to be from Kalos. Like, I'd expect returning characters from Kalos, but returning characters could be anyone from like Red to N. Like, we don't really know. And it says release date is revealed to be June. So yeah, I mean, look, I really hope the Switch 2 is out before Legends ZA, because I really want to play Legends ZA on the Switch 2. If it's not capped. If it's capped, it doesn't really make a difference, but I don't think it will be. I think it'll be fine to just play it like max FPS and stuff they can on the Switch 2, because I do not want to play another Pokemon laggy Pokemon game. I don't want to play it. We waited so long for Legends ZA. We've had no news, and then to get it, let's say we do get it in June, and it's capped and stuff, and you have to play it on like the Switch version, or like you have to play it on the version that's kind of made for the Switch, so obviously capped FPS, stuff like that. Having to wait all that time, and then it's just laggy and buggy, dude, it's gonna be so annoying. So I really hope that it's playable at full FPS. Like, we know it's playable on the Switch 2, we just don't know if it's gonna be capped. We're past the first hurdle of backwards compatibility. Now the next hurdle is whether these games are gonna be capped. Because if they're not, then Scarlet and Violet's gonna run really well on the Switch 2 and stuff like that. So hopefully that is the case. And it says the ZA starters all get special raid events in Scarlet and Violet throughout the month of Feb. So that also makes sense. I guess if they're announced in January in this like initial 15-second trailer, then throughout February we'd get maybe a week of I guess Delphox raids, and then Greninja, and then Chestnut, and then we get the Pokemon Presents in February. That sounds fine to me. I hope that, I mean, I don't mind. I won't be doing the raids, but that'd be kind of cool. It'd be a little build up to the Legends ZA game, because we know that they would be the starters at this point. So I really like this rumor. I really, really do. I think it has some kind of credibility. Well, it doesn't have credibility, but like some of the things that it's saying, in terms of, you know, both the Switch 2 reveal and the Legends EA reveal at the same time would be, it makes sense. You know, this is probably why it's been delayed so much. And we do know that we're gonna apparently get a trailer in January from Riddler Coup. And then this other leak that got loads of Nintendo stuff right in the past has also said we're going to get the reveal of that in January as well. So it's all lining up. We just need to get to January. But either way, I hope this is true. I'd be really, really happy if it was. But let me know your thoughts on this rumor. Do you think it is true or not? I think it definitely has some elements of truth to it, but again, we'll have to wait and see. We won't know until January, obviously, because it's not like these start raids are going to be happening soon. This is going to be after the initial trailer. But either way, let me know your thoughts on that, and then everything else that we covered in today's video as well. Are you going to be collecting these TCG cards, or you ain't going to go through that again, because this is going to be a tough set to collect? But either way, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do drop a like down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes. Really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell, all that jazz. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.